Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome to another edition of the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. Today I am going to do a vinyl, country music vinyl tag 2021. I've done a jazz one. I've done the regular vinyl tag 2021. This is going to be the country music vinyl tag. And I got it from the YouTube channel called Another Fat Bearded Man Talking About Records. So I think in my opinion, the country music is sorely neglected in the vinyl community, just as classical music is, and even blues. Usually, the rock music, progressive rock, pop, and all of your jazz gets all the attention in the vinyl record community. So today, we're going to talk about country music. I've modified the questions just a little bit, just so that they kind of flow along with my personal record collection. I have about 180 country records, so I'm going to use those to fill in the questions here. So let me take a sip here of my delicious beer. The first question that I'm going to put up, and this wasn't in the original one, is simply what's my favorite country record that I have on vinyl. I have quite a few, but probably my favorite record that I have on vinyl is going to be Marty Stuart's Nashville, Volume 1, Tear the Woodpile Down. If you don't like this record, you simply don't like country music. This is country music. And Marty Stuart is keeping the torch burning for that traditional country music. And this is one of the best country records of modern times, in my opinion. Great songs, not a bad tune on here. Tear the Woodpile Down, Sundown in Nashville, A Matter of Time, Holding on to Nothing, Truck Driver's Blues, Going, Going, Gone, Picture from Life's Other Side, a Hank Williams song. This is the real deal, and is one of my favorites that I listen to on CD as well as vinyl, and this is just one of my favorite records. It's a hard one to find on vinyl, but pick it up on CD, worth every penny. This is real country music. This is what it's about. So I can't say any more about that. All right, what's the oldest country record that I have? Probably one of the oldest ones I have is this Kitty Wells record. I believe it's 1958, and it's called Lonely Street. Another classic record. I love Kitty Wells. I love all the old classic country records and artists: Connie Smith, Loretta Lynn, Tammy Wynette, Kitty Wells, obviously going back further. This is probably one of my oldest records, and it's just a great album. The newest country record that I own is going to be a cat named Charlie Crockett. This is a great album. This is one of the newest ones I've purchased, and I like this guy's songwriting style. I like his voice. This is a mono recorded record, and it sounds great. I like the pedal steel guitar on here. This is really classic country music, and this is another one of those guys that really is keeping that traditional country and western swing type of music alive. This is just great stuff. So this is the newest one that I bought on vinyl. An international country record. Well, anything you can get your hands on. This man from Canada, Coulter Wall, grab it. This guy's great. Great songwriting, great voice. I think I would describe his voice as being somewhere between a cross between Johnny Cash and Gordon Lightfoot. Really clever songwriter. That old country and western type of music, and great guitar playing, acoustic driven, just good stuff. So Coulter Wall would be my international country record, and anything you can get on him is worth purchasing. He lives in the United States now, but he's from Canada, and I've seen him live in concert. Great performer, great songwriter. He also does some cover songs of some of the old-time country music, and yeah, go check him out on YouTube. You're going to dig him. All right, a Bluegrass, a string band album that I own. Now, I'm one of those guys that I love the history of recorded music, whether it be jazz, blues, rock, country. I love the history of recorded music, and so I have several box sets of the old country music recordings. that were done by the Bear Family Records. And one of them is called Bristol Sessions, which was done between 27 and 28. You've got the Johnson City Sessions as well. And then you've got another one called the Knoxville Sessions. Those are some of the earliest country records. And one of the artists that was on there, including the Carter family and Jimmy Rogers, was this guy named Ernest Stoneman. And I picked this up at a used record store for, $10, something like that. And it's put out by Rounder Records, but this is just good old-fashioned string band, that classic country music. You can check it out. Good stuff. Ernest Stoneman. Favorite record from the artist that I have a largest collection of is probably Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, and Connie Smith. Those three particular artists, I have probably 20 albums each of them. And one of my favorites, which goes into the next question, is a live country record that I own. This Live at San Quentin and Live at Folsom Prison, which is up on my wall up there, original pressing. Those are my two favorite live country records, and you can't go wrong. If you don't like Johnny Cash, what can I say? You're probably not a big country music fan, because this guy, his songwriting, his performance, his voice, his originality is the very epitome of what makes country music what it is, in my opinion. And so Johnny Cash, Live at Folsom Prison, and San Quentin are my two favorite live country albums. All right, a country album that's a duet record. This George Jones album. Really cool album. Got a lot of cool duets on here, including a duet with Waylon Jennings, James Taylor, Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, Tammy Wynette, Willie Nelson, Johnny Paycheck, Elvis Costello. Pretty cool album as far as duets go. George Jones, another great classic country music writer and performer. Great stuff. A country record that I would recommend someone new to country. Well, I would say that first one that I recommended, which was the Marty Stewart Nashville Sessions. But there's also another Marty Stewart that I would recommend. And again, if you don't like this album, you probably don't like country music. That's Marty Stewart Tempted. This is a reprint. Great songs on here, both covers and originals. I would say anybody who's interested in checking out real country music, go pick this up. Put it on your turntable. Sounds great. If you don't like it, then just give up country music altogether, because this is what country music is all about. This is great. I'm Blue, I'm Lonesome, Paint the Town Tonight, Tempted, Blue Train, Get Back to the Country. Great stuff here. Marty Stewart. All right. A country record that is my favorite album cover. Now, this was a tough one, because country music records just really aren't known for their artwork. So, rock music, even jazz, you got some pretty cool cover art, and I went, through my collection. And I was like, country music's just not really known for their album covers. It's usually a cover of the artist or something like that. So I just happened to pick the one that always sticks in my mind, and it's a great album. And of course, it's the cute Connie Smith here. And this one just sticks in my mind. Obviously, Connie Smith is was just a cutie back then. And this is Downtown Country. But it also just brings me back. And even though I wasn't alive back in the 50s or early 60s, I just think that this kind of epitomizes kind of what the American culture was in the rural areas back then. And it was just kind of a simpler time for me. So this album cover just sticks out in my mind for a variety of reasons. And again, country music's just not known for having that many great album covers. But you can't go wrong with Miss Connie Smith here on this one. And so that's one of the album covers that just sticks in my mind for a variety of reasons. All right. The next one is a country music Grail album that I was happy to have found. And this is one of the ones I came across in a record store, and it's in pretty good shape, and it's the first Loretta Lynn record. I believe it's 1963. And this was her first record put out on Decca. And so I'm kind of glad that I was able to run across this particular album. Pretty cool. I like Loretta Lynn overall. I mean, some of her stuff I'm not a huge fan of, but overall throughout her career, she's been a prolific songwriter and really has changed the face of country music as far as the female artists go. She's just one of the pioneers, her and Connie Smith. So pretty cool album there that I've ran across. As far as the next one is a alternative country or country rock record. If you're not familiar with the Turnpike Troubadours, go check them out on YouTube. Great stuff, great music, catchy hooks, that southern rock sound, and it still leans more into that country vein. I really dig these guys. I would call these guys kind of alternative country. And any of their albums that you pick up, this is a double record. Diamonds and Gasoline, just great songwriting. Again, great hooks, great guitar. The vocals are really good. I just really dig these guys. Go check them out. Favorite modern country album. There's quite a few of them that I picked up. One of them I mentioned already, Charlie Crockett, Colter Wall. But another artist that I dig is Elin Jewell. This is called Queen of the Minor Key. Great songwriter. She does some covers as well. She's got a cover of Reckless on here. But a lot of great originals. Santa Fe is a really catchy song on this record. And again, in that traditional country swing style. Great songwriting, great voice. Elin Jewell. Check it out. All her records, I have several of them on CD, and I haven't had a dud yet. They're all really good. The final one is a favorite, another favorite country album. So what I did was I added a couple on. The Elin Jewell record, but there's two folks that I really want to mention when it comes to the audiophile community regarding country music. That is David Rawlings and Gilliam Welch. I've got 3 of their records. They take the care to press them, make good quality pressings. All of these sound great. I think all of them are done from analog sources, and they just do a great job. They're great songwriters, both Gilliam Welch and David Rawlings. This one here is called The Harrow and the Harvest. Really nice sounding record. The other one I have is called Gilliam Welch, Soul Journey. Another fantastic record. Again, great vocals. Her and David Rawlings just have been together for so long, and they gel so well with their vocals and their songwriting that they are just on the top of my list when it comes to country slash, I mean, I guess you can call them kind of folk, but I would still say it's more of a traditional country sound. I really dig them a lot. And again, for audiophiles out there, these are the best sounding records that I know of that are being made today that are audiophile quality. And here's one of the other ones called Poor David's Almanac, David Rawlings. And again, you see David Rawlings with Gilliam Welch on this. Again, great songs. I mean, you've got Midnight Train on here, Cumberland Gap, Airplane, Put 'Em Up Solid. This is just a great record. All of these are really good. So for all the audiophiles out there that are looking for good quality, new album pressings with new artists, these you can't go wrong with David Rawlings and Gilliam Welch. All right, well, that is my vinyl country tag 2021 video. I'm thinking about doing a blues one and a classical music one. So again, if you are interested in that, please leave a comment. Please subscribe to me and give me some feedback on the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'd just like to really get involved with the vinyl community and share my thoughts and interact with other people. And so I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see you on the next edition of the Belisario Sonic YouTube channel. Take care.